Hello and welcome to Life Skill and Practical English Usage Lessons with me, Karim Or Dear from Favorite Channel Lifestyle.
And me, Salam.
Today in this video, we will be talking all about letter writing. The forms used in letters in English in modern times represent an evolution and are very different from the way people wrote it to one another 2 or 3 centuries ago.
They were not only more formal in their languages, the salutation at the beginning and the conclusion before the signature used also to be different. Monarchs or other dignitaries would first give their names and titles and indicate equally clearly the names and titles of the addresses in the following manners. From His Exalted Majesty Altamus, Emperor of Zanat IV and Lord of Dominions beyond the seas, to his servant Li Cheng, Governor of Ikria, greetings.
Modern letters, on the other hand, are much less formal, almost curved, and as people know, begin with dear. If you're writing to a superior person unknown to you personally, you begin dear sir and sign yourself yours faithfully or sincerely if the person is known. And in business correspondence, of course, yours faithfully is a standard.
In personal letters, you address the person you're writing to as Dear Mr. Karim or Dear Robin, depending on the degree of familiarity, or as Dear Mother or My Dear Mother, and sign yourself as Yours Sincerely or Yours Affectionately.
In Eastern societies, we still tend to be rather formal and consider it a breach of manners not to offer an elaborate salutation. Like most respected sir, please take my salam. Please take my salam is not English. Secondly, sir or dear sir or my dear sir would in English convey the esteem in which the writer holds his teacher.
The feeling that a bare dear sir or my dear sir is disrespectful has no basis in English idioms. It needs hardly be pointed out that dear in the salutation has long ceased to be a term of affection in the lexical sense. If you are writing to a roast enemy, you are required by grammatical etiquette to address him or her as Dear Mr. Alexander or Dear Miss Brown. The degree of affection or hatred you feel for the person addressed would depend on the kind of language you employ in the body of the letter. Dear in this matter is a mere technicality.
As many of you must be aware, Americans lop off yours altogether and content themselves with sincerely or faithfully alone. This is a further abbreviation of the formal which used to be I am yours sincerely or I am yours faithfully. If we can dispense with I am or we are, the solitary adverb should be acceptable.
It's also permissible in certain situations to address a person by the name of the office he occupies. Take for example, my dear Vice Chancellor or my dear Prime Minister or my dear Editor. The my of my dear is no sign of extra affection, it's just a part of formality. Thanks a ton for watching.